Now, it's time. Last year we did we did all divisions actually. We did 8 divisions and we went 1 to 4. We're going to dial it back this time. We're going to go top 2 teams in each division, and we're going to start with the NFC East. I'll kick it off here because I don't think you guys are going to see this coming. The Dallas Cowboys are winning this division, guys. The Eagles, weird offseason. They're either going straight to the Super Bowl or they're going to be like a 10 win or less team. They lost an offensive line coach. Blaine Johnson saying this is last year. AJ Brown's gone. New OC again. There's new OC every year. Now every other year does work, but we'll see. Sean Mannion, unproven. See how it is. Saquon, can he get back to it? They lost a couple of defensive pieces. So Dallas is winning this division. I'll still keep the Eagles in second, but I do think Dallas with that high-powered offense, if their defense can just be like a little better, just average, Dallas should win at least 10 games, and I'd pencil them in at probably 11 or 12. So I'm going with Dallas in 1, Eagles 2, Joel.
Yeah, I got the same exact thing. I just want to note how I love that right after you say that the Cowboys win the division, you just list all the reasons why the Eagles won't rather than why the Cowboys will. And I do think the Cowboys offense is going to be sick this year, and I don't think the defense is going to be nearly as terribly bad. They might still be bad, but I don't think we're going to lose all those games because of them. So I got Cowboys, then Eagles.
Well, that is the reason I did that, because the reason I phrased it like that, because I think Eagles have the better roster. I just think coaching-wise, question mark, Sirianni, hot seat. I do think that roster's better, especially defense alone. Eagles defense.
Yeah, the defense is much better.
So it's like, what are we doing? But Dallas, this happens. Eagles broke the mold by somehow winning it back-to-back, but I think that's done. They're not winning 3 in a row. Eli?
I'm going a little opposite from you guys. I'm not going off the playbook too much. Eagles at number 1, Cowboys at number 2. I think the Eagles are just a better team on paper. And Hurts had I don't know. It's hard to judge Hurts as a quarterback, but last season definitely looked like his worst season. And we've seen better from him. So I'm kind of banking on a rebound season in terms of what we've seen from him. And Saquon too, right? That was a big down year compared to his last one. So I think a couple of guys having down years, they're kind of due for a bounce back, at least get up to their somewhat normal level of play. And they're going to be a strong team. They have great defense. Their corners are insane. I think they've got a pretty decent O-line as well. So, yeah, give me Eagles at 1.
Fair enough. Okay, next. NFC West. Last year I had Rams, then Seattle, and I'm not changing it. I'm getting the Rams winning division. Seattle got them last year late, kind of some bogus 2-point conversion nonsense with that comeback. They literally had to change the rule because they were like, yeah, this is stupid. So that helped them out. Now, Seattle was the better team overall, no question about it. Their special teams was far and away better than LA, and that LA special teams cost them how many games last year? But rears its ugly head in the NFC Championship, muffs a punt. But I will give it to the Rams. Now, I am worried about Stafford's age. I'm also worried about them assembling this like super team. Kind of gives me a little bit of bad juju. I don't know why, especially since the last time they did it, they literally won the Super Bowl. So, and they were the 4th seed that year. But hey, I'm gonna give it to. I still think Seattle's gonna be really good. I think Rams just barely squeak it out.
I got the same thing. Those Rams are terrifying, and I do not think the Seahawks will miss the playoffs. So.
Wow, both of you boys. What happened to the Super Bowl champs, huh? They're forgotten, huh?
They got decimated in the offseason.
No one's talking about them. Hard Knocks had to come out for people to start talking about the Seahawks again. But it's like Nick Wright said on his show, he's like, the Seahawks, the most forgotten Super Bowl champ in history. And it really does feel like that. No one talks about them. And yes, the Rams loaded up. They got fucking McDuffie. They addressed their corners issue. But I just think
Myles Garrett. They have Myles Garrett.
Yeah, they got Garrett and
probably coming back, right?
If
we're leaning one
Donald
way,
might come back, but
they have a Hall of Famer rejoining.
But how
they have 2 Hall of Famers joining.
How good? How good do you think Donald will play compared to
Very
his
good. Very good.
peak prime performance? Right?
He won't be his
He's not
peak.
be prime. He's not
Won't
going
be
to
his
be
peak.
prime.
Listen, he stayed in shape. Did he stay in football action shape? No, I don't think anyone can do that if you're not actually preparing to play football games. But even if he gets 8 sacks, 7 sacks, he's still going to be a mess. He was double teamed on 70% of snaps he played in his career. You can't do that with Myles Garrett on the other side. It's actually a cheat code. I can't wait to see what that looks like.
Even if he takes figuratively 5 steps back, he's still going to be better than the average D lineman, in my opinion.
Yes.
It is scary. It is scary. Myles
It's very
Garrett,
scary.
he should be on the
talked about
Browns
Aaron
still.
Donald. Before he retired, people were like, is this the greatest defensive player of all time? That's
I
how
think
people were
he's-
talking about Aaron Donald.
He started the 99 club in Madden, if I'm not wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was Megatron, but he was definitely part of it.
He was definitely part of it. And he retired early by any metric. He just said he didn't have the love for the game anymore, and he got a Super Bowl, and he's like, that's it. I'm chill. He said, and you don't want to practice? He's like, I'm good. But now he's got this new fire with Myles Garrett on the other side. That could be nice, man.
It's not going to be fun, but Seahawks only have to play them twice. I think they'll split. And then the rest of the season, if you go through the schedule, I think they have a really strong chance at getting 12 to 13 wins. And I think, Rams are right around that range. It's like a coin flip, but I'm just going to go with the previous Super Bowl champs. People are scared about a new OC, right? We got that 49ers special teams coach or some shitter like that. But
tight end coach or something?
Yeah, tight end coach. But hey, it's like a plug and play system in Seattle. People knew Kubiak knew what he was doing, but they were still skeptical of it. No one came into that season with Seattle last season and was like, yeah, that's going to be a perfect OC for them. He's going to drop all the right plays. He's going to be dialed. He obviously he proved he was a good OC, but I'm just saying.
We did, if you remember last year, because I had Seattle as my 7 seed last year. And they obviously were the 1 seed, so they were way better than I thought they'd be. But I did factor him into this is a nice hire. OCs matter. We see with the Eagles affects them every other year. The Lions has affected them. Hiring that guy matters so much. I love that Seattle didn't hire internally, because whenever that happens, it seems to be a mess. So maybe they found the right guy, but I don't know. You have to wait and see. Super Bowl hangover as well for the winner. Tough.
Hey, but what we do know is Seattle can draft really well, and Jadarian Price, he might be a star. A lot of people are saying he's looking pretty fast. I know you can't put all your eggs in that basket, but still filling Kenneth Walker's shoes, he might be able to do that. We don't know. And then he might.
Very skeptical.
And then Bud Clark, this legend called Bud Clark. He's going to be the next Eamon Worry, what we saw last season. Seahawks can draft defense. Amazing.
Do they still have Jake Bobo?
Yes, Mr. Bobo. Hey, not every take can be correct. All right.
All right. We spent
All right.
That's enough about the NFC West. It's a toss-up. Okay. Worst division of football. We already mentioned it. NFC South. I took the over on this team. We're talking about Vegas. I'm going to take the Saints. I think a lot of people are doing this, and I'm all over it as well. I don't like the Falcons. I think they suck. Buccaneers, not convinced. Loss of Mike Evans. I know he was injured most last year anyway. But still, I like Ibuka there, but not trusting. I do like the Panthers offseason, honestly. I actually really did like that. I think they had some nice defensive pieces. I think their running game should be better. And they did play well in the playoffs. Bryce Young, he did impress me, but I will take the Saints. If not the Saints, I'll go with the Panthers, but I will do it in that order. Saints win it, Panthers toujours.
I got the same exact thing. I kind of wish he didn't steal my thunder on the Saints pick there, but I don't trust the Bucs anymore now that they've gotten rid of Evans and Baker's all pissed at everything. The Falcons, Tua?
Yeah,
crazy.
What are we doing?
Wouldn't be surprised at all if it's the Panthers. I kind of like the Panthers, but I'm going to ride the new shiny object that is the Saints and hope it takes me to the promised land.
Wow. A lot of people are high on the Saints this season. It's just crazy after their PR for the last few seasons. They've just looked like shit. No one had any faith in Shuck. I just can't believe we're here. I'm not buying it fully. I still want to go with Baker. I'm putting my eggs in the Baker basket. All right, fellas. He's the best quarterback in this division. I've always liked the Falcons. I've always advocated for the Falcons being the division winner. But yeah, Tua, no way that they're making that work. And then the Panthers, yeah, nice offseason. They've got talent, but I just think Baker's the better quarterback. They're overall a nice team too, but I got Saints at number 2 there. Bucs Saints.
Who did they add at running back? They lost Rashad White, right? Tampa, and then they added this Steelers guy who caught a million. Gainwell, Kenneth, yes, they got Kenneth Gainwell. He's going to be their little backup bastard.
Yeah,
but he is the best quarterback in division, Baker. But we'll see. I mean, Tyler Shuck looked nice year 2 with Kellen Moore, but we'll see. Bryce Young is ahead of him, so we'll see how that goes for now. But that's a weird division, really bad. NFC North. This is a weird ass division. Lions got swept by the Vikings last year. Who wants to kick this one off? Eli, you want to kick this off here?
Yeah, let me handle this one. I think the Lions are taking the cake here. They're going to return to a powerhouse team. Last season, I don't know what the hell I was watching. That did not look like the Lions of the most recent few years. I think they're coming back to the powerhouse team, and it's just injuries. If they don't get injury riddled right away, then they'll be fine, guys. So I think the talent on that roster and the coaching is enough to get them that number 1 seed. And then the Bears. The Bears are following. The Bears. Okay, fellas? Caleb and the boys, they're getting it done. Luther Burden, he's supposed to be the next shiny thing in the NFL, right? He's gonna pop off. He looks like he's pretty nasty out there. And they're just improving all around. What they showed in the playoffs last season really boosted them in my eyes. But yeah, Packers are right behind them, and then Vikings last.
Yeah, I thought the Lions definitely struggled without Ben Johnson last year, and I don't think they're necessarily going to get back to what they were before, but I do think they'll win the division. I think they have good culture, good pedigree in that building, and I don't necessarily think they're going to be that great, but I do have them winning the division with the Bears right after.
I am going to go with the Bears. Brutal schedule, but I do think a couple things are overrated. I think the Lions are overrated. I think their defense is not good. We'll see if the new OC hired. They hired him out of Arizona. We'll see how that works. Gibbs, a lot of what we've criticized about Dan Campbell in the past is he works his guys into the dirt. And he's recently come out saying, oh, we want to see what we can do with Gibbs now. He's going to be the real workhorse. Pacheco's the 2 there. He's not going to get as many snaps as Montgomery did. So we're going to see. Can Gibbs stay healthy? I just like the Bears a lot. Dennis Allen's a great DC for them. Offensively, they're sick. Colson Loveland, I think, is going to pop off. Tough division. I actually don't like the Packers at all this year. I think they're going to be 4th.
I have them 4th too. I have them 4th.
I don't like him. They always sneak in as a 7 seed each year. They always fall off right at the end. I know his injuries last year, a lot of it. Tucker Kraft, Micah Parsons, who Eli thought played for Dallas.
All right.
But
Parsons is still hurt, though.
Exactly. He's not even ready to come back. So, I don't know.
And their corners aren't very good. I got them 4th also.
Yeah, their special teams, have they fixed their kicking? They should have beat the Bears in the playoffs last year, but they just couldn't make a kick. So, I don't know. I don't like the Packers at all. I think Vikings just have a flat-out better roster. Who are the Packers receivers? Matthew Golden, Jaden Reed, Christian Watson.
They've never had like this insane wide receiver room. They always spread the wealth, and they always are right at the playoffs. So they're always like right at that wild card part.
Well, they got significantly worse last year when Kraft went down.
Yes, and he's the true number 1 target. I think. I don't like Golden. I know people think he's going to pop off. I don't. I think LaFleur's on the hot seat. Not that I think he should be, but I think that's the way it is. Okay. So I'll go Bears-Lions. You guys are going Lions-Bears. That is the NFC. AFC time. Starting to AFC East. I'm going to say that the Bills retake this division. I already said earlier I don't like the Patriots. And I don't even like the Patriots to make the playoffs. I just think they're out of it here. Jets 3rd, Miami 4th, if that matters to anyone. I don't know why I'm mentioning these bottom feeders. But I think Bills I don't think Bills got a lot better than last year. I like DJ Moore. New coach, but it's just their OC. Like, what is really going to be that different? I don't think anything's going to be that different. They're going to win at least 11 games, probably 12. And they'll make the playoffs, win this division pretty easily, I think.
I'm in exact agreement there. It's this might be the easiest slam dunk division winner out of all of these divisions. Like, yeah, Pats aren't close to the Bills in my opinion. Jets, Dolphins, they could finish as the 2 worst teams in the league. So easy.
Yeah, this was definitely my quickest. Like, oh, easy, boom, boom, done. Move on. Easy one to pick.
Yeah. Okay, that was quick. AFC West. I went back and forth in this one a long time. Now I never had, obviously I have Raiders last. I never had the Chargers in there, but I didn't have Chargers ever at 1, I should say. I'm going to stick with Denver. Talked about it earlier, just really love the roster. I think it got even better. Sean Payton, I always liked Sean Payton, but I found his play calling weird at times. Unless there's a 2-minute drill, I think he's the best. But they add Jalen Waddle. He gives up play calling to a young stud. We'll see. Next quarterback. I think they could be really nice. Bo Nix, his health is kind of worrying me. I don't think he's that healthy right now. But I think they'll get better as the season goes on. Defense is still nice. Broncos 1, and I think the Chiefs are going to come back, and they're going to be 2. Healthy Patrick Mahomes, run the ball. Still don't like the receivers, but I think the defense will get better. Still Spags there. So Broncos 1, Chiefs 2, Joe.
I'm right there with you, honestly. I kind of struggled not having the Chargers in for a second, but then I went back to my whole, wait a minute, I don't struggle at all with this pick, So I think the Chiefs are not going to miss the playoffs 2 years in a row. But I think the Broncos were just humming so hard to the end of last season that they're going to come in stride, whereas the Chiefs, I can not predict, but I wouldn't be surprised with a somewhat shaky start kind of getting back. Also, Mahomes, did you see the difference in the size of his legs? That was a couple weeks ago, but looked lean, looked real lean, that left leg.
He's got some work to do, but damn, we're all in agreement here again, fellas. This is a clean sweep. I mean, I'm just as high on the Broncos as you are, Lucas, this season. A healthy Bo Nix. I feel like they've got everything. And Jalen Waddle, that is such a nice addition. Sutton and Waddle, that's a top wide receiver room in the league too.
People think Waddle's going to be the 1 now.
Really?
Waddle's very, very good. I feel like
1A,
Waddle
1B.
was supposed to be a star coming out of Bama, and then he just went to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And like Hill was taken over too. Like he was a superstar wide receiver. But no, Waddle is so nice. Like every season, he just continues to show you crazy things.
Yeah, I think it'll help that he's not getting, suicided into double coverage now. So I think stay a bit healthier as well. So now that we all pick Broncos, Chiefs, obviously the Chargers are going to win this division. But anyway, I do think Chargers will be good though. But yeah, Chiefs for the first time, something to prove. Kind of interesting. AFC South, I think the Texans reclaim this division, guys. I already said it. Didn't like the Jags offseason. Texans defense still as nasty as ever. D'Amico Ryans. I like the addition of Monty. Run the rock. Okay. O-line's probably still not going to be good. It'll be better. Tank Dell. Little Tank Dell action. You back? They have a nice little receiving core, man.
Hopefully they're going to be able to stay healthy. Every year they lose 1 for the whole year.
Yeah. Also, can CJ Stroud, can he nut up a little bit? Like this, I know the offensive line sucks, but you don't have to play that well to get to a Super Bowl with that defense. Seriously. They are so stupidly good. Just play well, man. If you look at their schedule, every time you look at it, it's like, can this team score like 24 in the Texans defense? I don't know. So I think Texans reclaim it. Jags number 2. Don't believe in the Colts. In fact, I don't believe in the Colts so much that the Titans ahead of them. Danny.
The Titans.
Yeah, I have the same division. I have the same exact division, honestly.
Yeah, go for it.
Imagine that CJ Stroud returns to rookie form CJ Stroud. With that defense, that would be the cruising to the 1 seed.
He's not going to. Imagine that dream is dead.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
What did the playoffs show you?
He shot down his leg. But I have hope for a new day. I'm a Cowboys fan.
I hate putting Texans first because Oh, the Jags are a tough team to read, and the Colts. They were nice with Daniel Jones. You can't deny that. Last season, they had such a hot start.
Oh, they were incredible. But
before he went down, and Anthony Richardson, RB, could be the RB1 in the league. Has that potential. Or sorry, not Anthony Richardson. That guy's
Split off like it was a joke, dude.
That guy's sent to the shadow realm. Jonathan Tate, thank you.
Well, they also have Sauce Gardner.
It's been a while, fellas. All right, I've got shit mixed up. But yes, Sauce Gardner, Joel. Yeah, they've got a lot of nice pieces on that team.
So you are going Texans 1 though?
But I struggle with this. But
decide now.
That defense. That defense is just the best in the league, and they have the 7th easiest strength of schedule, so I think that's going to help them out as well.
Didn't they also win 13 last year, just like the Jags? Didn't they both go 13-4?
They won a lot of games. They won a lot of games.
Jags just edged them out a little bit.
We might be under appreciating the Jags a bit, but okay, I'm going Texans Colts. This is the toughest one for me.
So you have Jags 3.
Fuck them, man.
Okay, all right.
Doesn't owe them anything.
AFC North, final one. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. They back. New coach. I think he's gonna get that defense in order. This is really what they need. I don't think the Lamar Jackson we saw last year was the real Lamar Jackson. I think he'll pick it up. Derrick Henry, never counting this guy out until he tells me that he quits because he's a freak of nature. This guy's born the wrong era, dude. This guy could have been like a gladiator or something. I mean, he could have lived like a fine life, bro. Not that he's living a tough, he's not suffering now by any means. But I'm gonna go with Ravens 1. Pittsburgh sucks. I'm like, come on, I can't do it with Pittsburgh. I know they never had a losing record with Mike Tomlin, but now they have Mike McCarthy, so that legacy is not there. I'm gonna go Bengals 2. Joe Burrow, can you just stay healthy, bro? Can we get this O-line? Can we just fix this a little bit? Just a little bit. Pissing me off. You're wasting a fucking quarterback. It's so annoying. Bengals unconfidently because why should you be confident trusting their health or that organization? Bengals 2, Ravens 1. Joe.
Yeah, man, we are in lockstep here. I kind of feel like a moron constantly putting the Bengals in the playoffs just in case Joe Burrow can manage to stay healthy for the full year. But this has to be a decisive year for the Bengals in terms of their head coach. I frankly don't know how Zach Taylor is still there. It's probably just because Burrow keeps getting injured. I think the Ravens are going to cruise to the division win, although they always struggle with the Steelers and the Browns. Actually, interdivisional games in this fucking thing are so weird. Yeah, I still think Ravens, then Bengals, and Steelers, Browns.
Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. Same thing, fellas. I mean, the Bengals, that's the thing, Joel and Lucas. It's like those stinky ass Steelers, they always manage to fucking squiggle their way up into a wild card spot under everyone's nose.
I hate it so much. They're so boring. I hate them.
We're always betting on the Bengals and Joe Burrow to be healthy. This is deja vu from 3 seasons in a row. If the Bengals just don't start 0-4, yeah, okay, they'll make the wild card. I think just have an average start. Start 2-2.
That would be incredible.
They're just allergic to starting the even on a decent note.
You know what's going to happen, right? Their week 1 game is against Tampa, I believe. Their defense is going to give up. They're going to give up 33, and they're going to lose that game 33-31.
Last second field goal for sure. Yeah. 50 yards at minimum.
So annoying. This division sucks, man. It's just annoying. The Ravens could win 13 games. One of their losses, Cleveland. One of their other losses, Pittsburgh. It's like, and then Pittsburgh seems to be cruising at some points. Oh, then they have the Browns at home on a Monday night. Browns win.
Just claw your eyes out watching that shit.
Yeah. Thursday night, Joe Flacco's in for Joe Burrow. He puts up a 30-piece on the Steelers. They win. Okay.
That actually sounds like something that's going to happen. That happened last year.
It happened, yeah. Next time they play, I'm sure Burrow will be healthy and they'll lose. This division makes no sense. I hate it. I hate 2 of these teams. I almost even hate the Bengals with how dysfunctional they are. It just pisses me off.
And the Browns are a weird team too. It's like Deshaun Watson is their quarterback going into the season. They've named him the starter.
They did not.
Yes, they did.
I refuse to believe you.
Deshaun Watson is starting going into the season. He's got it over legendary. And,
Yeah, they did.
yeah. So it's Deshaun Watson, the massage genius, is going into the season leading those stinky Browns. And
Dude,
I
saw a
can't say
headline. I saw a headline of that and thought that was AI or something.
I love Quinshon Judkins, though. I think he's a beast at running back. Harold Fannin is nice. They have a couple little nice guys around there, but yeah, they're not good. They're not good.
Deshaun Watson is the starter. Dude, put that guy. Yeah, dude.
Let that sink in.
Put that guy on a massage table.
Yeah, let him massage the players' hamstrings when they come on the field. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think he's allowed anywhere near a massage table.
Never stopped him before. Okay.
Well,
That's enough. That's your Cleveland Browns coverage from us for the whole season.
yeah.